Timeline. Creation. Adam and Eve fall from grace. Noah and the flood. Sumerians of Mesopotamia use cuneiform. Pharaoh Menes unites Egypt. The Old Kingdom of Egypt and the Pyramids. Abraham's covenant with God, 2000 BC. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the patriarchs. The Middle Kingdom of Egypt. Joseph and the Israelites in Egypt. Hammurabi's Law. The New Kingdom of Egypt. Thutmose and Hatshepsut. Moses in Egypt. The Exodus from Egypt, 1400 BC. The Ten Commandments. Amenhotep and Tutankhamun. The Phoenicians. Israelite kings, Saul, David, and Solomon. Homer and the Trojan War. Division of Israel. The Assyrian Empire. Rome is founded, 753 BC. Rise of Greece. Democracy in Athens. Prophets of Israel. The Babylonian Empire. Destruction of Israel and Judah. The Babylonian captivity. The Persian Empire. The Republic of Rome. Greece and the Persian Wars. The Golden Age of Athens. The Peloponnesian War. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Alexander the Great. The Punic Wars. Julius Caesar. The Battle of Actium. Caesar Augustus, first Roman emperor. The Annunciation. Christ the Savior comes. Proclamation of the Kingdom. Institution of the Eucharist. The Crucifixion. The Resurrection. The Ascension. Pentecost, the founding of the Church. The Assumption of Mary. Roman persecution of Christians. Romans destroy Jerusalem. Roman Empire splits into East and West. Constantine legalizes Christianity. First Nicene Council. St. Augustine. Barbarian invasions. Council of Chalcedon. Western Roman Empire falls, 476 AD. St. Benedict. Justinian and the Byzantine Empire. Muhammad founds Islam. Battle of Poitiers. Charlemagne becomes Holy Roman Emperor. King Alfred of England. Leif Erikson and the Vikings. Christian Church splits into East and West, 1054. Kings, Castles, and Knights. Battle of Hastings, 1066. The Crusades. Saint Dominic. Saint Francis and Saint Clare. King John and the Magna Carta, 1215. Saint Thomas Aquinas. Marco Polo and Kubla Khan. Popes and emperors struggle. The Incas and the Aztecs. The plague in Europe. The 100 Years' War begins. Saint Joan of Arc saves France. Saint Catherine of Siena. Ottoman Turks capture Constantinople, 1453. Gutenberg and the printing press. The Renaissance. Muslims driven out of Spain. Columbus discovers America, 1492. Martin Luther and the Reformation. The Council of Trent. Da Gama and Magellan's sail. Cortez conquers Mexico. Our Lady of Guadalupe. Saint Teresa of Avila. Tsars in Russia. Cabot, Cartier, and Champlain explore Canada. The Ottoman Empire and the Battle of Lepanto. Founding of Jamestown, 1607. Hudson explores the Northeast. Shakespeare and Elizabethan England. Sir Francis Drake and the Spanish Armada. Pilgrims arrive in Plymouth on the Mayflower, 1620. The 13 Colonies. The Ming Dynasty and the Qing Dynasty. Shoguns in Japan. Louis XIV and Absolute Monarchs. The French and Indian War. The Stamp Act, attacks on tea, and the Boston Tea Party. The Battle of Lexington begins the Revolutionary War, April 19, 1775. The Declaration of Independence, July 4, 1776. George Washington. Cornwallis surrenders at Yorktown. The Constitution becomes law, 1789. The French Revolution. Battle of Waterloo ends the Napoleonic Wars. The Louisiana Purchase and Lewis and Clark. The War of 1812. The Trail of Tears. the Alamo, the Republic of Texas, and the Mexican War, the Gold Rush, slavery, Abraham Lincoln and the Civil War, 1861 to 1865. Lee surrenders to Grant at Appomattox. Reconstruction, Vatican I, the Industrial Revolution, the Victorian Era, St. Therese of Lisieux. Europe colonizes Africa. Immigrants arrive through Ellis Island. New inventions. World War I, 1914 to 1918. Treaty of Versailles, the Russian Revolution, Our Lady of Fatima, the Great Depression, Pearl Harbor, World War II, 1939 to 1945. Israel becomes a state. The Cold War, the Korean War and the Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, Vatican II, Neil Armstrong walks on the moon, Middle Eastern conflicts, Berlin Wall falls, Pope John Paul II.